Hey family, welcome back to the channel. It's Gabby or Gabrielle here to give you another review on another dramatic episode of the Real Housewives of Potomac. Let's forget about the formalities and the pleasantries and just go ahead and get into it because I am sick and tired of Jacqueline and Mia, okay? Really, to be honest, it's Mia and Robin. It's Mia, Robin, Charisse, Giselle, just basically the Green Eye Bandits plus a couple other people. Y'all know how I do my reviews. I don't go in any order in particular. So let me just start off with what is really, really bothering me. And that is the fact that Mia sat her behind up on national TV and basically flaunted the fact that she slept with the married man, which was G, and got him that way. Why would you, Mia, sit up on TV and say, after Jacqueline called you out, and rightfully so, because you tried to, shine on her, why would you say, yeah, I know that, and I owned it, and sashay off as if, like, you don't give a care, as if your stepchildren are not watching, right? Because, from what I recall, maybe last season, because I think this is your second season on the show, and so last season you were talking about how your stepchildren are about your age or something like that, or maybe a little bit older than you, I don't know, but it's very much, it's tacky. It's very tacky. It's like you don't have any home training, and I really can't rock with that. And another thing, Gordon, I really feel like you're miserable because you found yourself in this situation with this pretty young thing, and she did not pan out to be everything that you had hoped for. And I think that you would rather be with, someone more closer to your age, right? Someone who is not as high maintenance and is not as needy, okay, and messy as Mia. I don't know how you allowed her to come in and allegedly, everything I say is all props in the words and the voice of Lil Durk, okay? Everything I say on here is all props, just in case the police listen and just in case y'all want to try and flag my video. It's all alleged, okay? But Bravo showed this, so y'all can take it up with Bravo and Bravo Andy. But at any rate, I'm just sick of Mia and Gordon. Like, I'm sick of Mia and Gordon. And poor Jacqueline, like, just think for a minute how lonely it must feel, right? To not only come around a group of ladies whom you don't know personally, but you've seen on television, right? And I'm pretty sure that Mia gave Jacqueline the rundown on the ladies, right, prior to her joining the show. So, in the moment that Mia, I can't even say it was a moment because there have been several moments and several different situations where Mia basically outed her best friend. And that's tacky as hell. So I don't really have anything polite to say when it comes to Mia, and y'all already know that when it comes to my reviews. I think she is a gaslighter. I think she is a liar. She is a manipulator, okay? And she's an attention seeker, and she's a pick me type of a girl, and I don't like that. How in the hell are you going to, sorry y'all, I'm trying not to curse. How in the heck are you going to bring your friend of 30 plus years on the show? Not only that, right, but your friend whose parents rather allowed you to sleep in their home. They took care of you as if you were their own child. But we already know, according to Tita Talks on YouTube, which is Jacqueline's sister, she already spilled the tea on Mia. Mia, you came on the show last season trying to bring up your mother's drug addiction, and you even tried to implement her storyline or your mother's storyline into this season, but I don't know if it wasn't giving what you wanted it to give, so you really shifted the gears and kind of switched up on Jacqueline. But we're tired of hearing about how your mom was a drug addict. You're on there shaming that lady. That's terrible. The same way you drug your mom is the same way you're on here dragging Jacqueline. You might as well say you're dragging Mia because you're dragging your damn self. You're dragging yourself to the gutter. You and G have already lost your businesses. You put that out there. You said that his brother or whoever kicked you all out of his company. How in the hell is he gonna kick y'all out of a company that y'all own? It doesn't make sense to me. So that's why I say you so full of lies and you so full of crap. Just like Ashley Darby, just like Giselle Bryant, And just like Robin Dixon. Now that I'm on Robin Dixon, let's jump ahead and talk about this whole wedding thing. And I saw a couple of people on YouTube, on Twitter rather, getting upset and kind of like coming to Robin's defense as to what Karen was basically saying and asking her about the wedding. They seem to think that we should not question Robin and the timeline of her marriage with Juan and whether or not they're going to get married. When is their wedding date? Karen asked her a simple question. What date are you getting married? I'm not going to tell you. Why, Robin? Because you don't have one. You could have lied and just pulled one at the top of your hat or off the top of your head and said, oh, well, we changed it at a later date. But you sitting up there giving very much deflector gadget. Like, girl, please stop. Just please. You and Juan, we already know based on real-time media, you know, the show was taped and filmed months and months ago, but there have been allegations that have come out, you know, since the taping of the show with regard to Juan. We're not going to touch on that here because I'm not trying to have anybody come on my channel and flag anything. You can go Google it if you would like to look it up. But that's, y'all full of crap. Y'all are full of crap. I was especially happy, though, y'all, to see Wendy clear the out of Mia. Mia couldn't do nothing but get them craters in her face, pick up her purse, and walk away. I say, girl, honey. And let's get on Candace, child. Every time I see Candace in her confessional, she always is going to deliver. She's always going to give me a good chuckle, a good laugh. Baby said it's hoes everywhere, Mia. It's hoes at the bar. It's hoes at the bank. It's hoes sitting at the table with y'all. It's hoes on South Beach in Miami, whatever the case is, girl. But we're not knocking the hoes. We are not knocking the hoes. We're not knocking the naked hustle, because obviously, Mia, allegedly, I'm not saying that you're, you know, I'm not saying that you are that. I'm just saying, if that is what you did to get me, to get G, because you said you was, well, actually, this is what you said a couple episodes ago. You was pussy popping, did everything but pussy pop on a handstand to get G on the beach. That is what you said, girl. So this is not alleged. This is what you said. I need production or whoever to run the footage back so that you can see what you said. And I hope they eat your ass up at the reunion with this, because we sick of you. And Giselle, let me get on you. Every time somebody says something that is not coming from Robin or Ashley or Charisse, okay, you want to sit up and get them the stank face. Why? You really, to be honest, your meddling ass is who created and started, I don't even want to say started, because issues between Mia and Jacqueline were brewing prior to Giselle even putting her messy hand in it. But she damn sure didn't help to de-escalate the situation. I do appreciate what Candace said last season, right? These types of conversations are domestic in nature, and these are the most violent ones, and we should not engage. We should disarm, okay, and do everything we can to get the heck on away from this. I can't believe that is coming from Candace, the baby of the group, the one that y'all said was just so tacky and whatever. Actually, y'all ain't said that. I said that a couple seasons ago, because I really wasn't rocking with Candace. Let me just go ahead and call a thing. But she's since grown on me, and I don't know if that has anything to do with seeing Monique Samuels on Love and Marriage DC. I don't know. It possibly could. Or I think that Candace is just likable. I think my interest in, you know, the things that I find, I guess, that I'm most connected to, right? They're changing. And so I see Candace in a different light. I'm able to appreciate her growth. And I've seen that, and you all have seen that over the course of the seasons on the show. Charisse, girl, and the Grand Dame. Well, really, to be honest, who is the Grand Dame? Because here go messy ass Giselle again saying that Charisse is ultimately the Grand Dame. Now, I will say this. Giselle, I'm with you when you are right. And I only say this, guys, because I believe Charisse Jordan is the one who essentially brought all of the ladies on the show. So if you think about your Mariah Hucks and your Nene Leakes, right? She is of that caliber. However, for whatever reason, I really don't remember, but girl, she was not on that show anymore. And then Karen Huger rose to fame as the Grand Dame. I mean, she had the opulence. She had the, or has the lifestyle. She has the diction. She has the she knows how to carry herself in the way that you would expect a high profile socialite to, right? Especially one that is of extreme wealth, like Karen and the Black Bill Gates, which is Mr. Ray. Where else do I want to start? What else do I want to touch on? Let me see, y'all. Wendy clearing the hell out of, I think I already touched on that, but Wendy clearing the hell out of Mia at that table. I did touch on it, but I didn't delve into it. Wendy gave her a classy read, and she also gave her a promise. Now, Mia said it was a threat, but Dr. Wendy quickly let her know, baby, let me tell you something. If you throw another drink in my face, I gave you a pass the last time, but you're not going to get a pass this time. And here go Mia. Are you threatening me? Dr. Wendy said, just as sure as day as night, okay? No, baby, it's a promise. And I want you to throw another drink on me and see if you lucky. The reason why I didn't react was because, unlike your broke ass, I have a lot to lose. I have a whole lot to lose, girl. And what you already lost your businesses with Gordon, so. And Mia, you up here, girl. The jokes write themselves at this point. Mia, you literally were just on Instagram last week as if we gave a fuck about this information that you shared, that you had to move out your home and move into a penthouse. Who cares? We don't give a damn. We don't care. We're glad that you still had that penthouse to move back into. Thank God for that. Okay? Thank the Lord for that. But I will say that your karma is coming, honey. Baby, your karma is coming. Your karma is coming for the old and for the new. All the things you did in the 99 and 2000s, and especially what you did to G and his wife and their marriage and their relationship. We don't respect no home-working asshole. We don't. And for you to sit out here and publicize Jacqueline like that, and that's your best friend, how the hell you know she wanted us to know she slept with married men? That was you. You wanted to volunteer that damn information that, again, none of us goddamn asked for, but you just seem to think that it's cute to be, as you say, pussy popping on a beach with somebody's husband. Girl. When I say Mia just gets on my damn nerves, she really, 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 really does. Ashley, I feel like when Candace was trying to have that heart-to-heart conversation with her, it seemed as though, and from the looks of it, it looked like she was receiving it, like she was receptive. Well, I'll be goddamn if she wasn't. She turns around and says, well, the reason why we seem to be going back and forth and having this uncomfortable space is because I feel like some of the things you did in the past were not whatever. Ashley, girl, you're talking about things that happened seasons ago. Let it go, girl. Let it go. Let it go. And what you did, now see, I didn't see it in this light during the season, during a couple of seasons ago when Monique and Candace were, they had that tussle, and you showed up and you wrote a character statement for Monique. Now, I was team Monique, and I will always be in that situation because I feel like wholeheartedly that Candace provoked the hell out of her. Candace did, so did Giselle. I think that what Candace got is what Giselle should have gotten, because from day one, Giselle was gunning for Monique. Like, she was gunning for her. And so, yeah, that situation just didn't pan out the best. We all saw how it played out. But people were saying even back then that, Ashley, what you were doing, well, no, not people. Damn, Candace said that. She called it out. She said what you were doing was being vindictive. And I was like, Candace, no, you done told this girl, fight me, Monique. And when Monique fought you and popped off on your ass, you want to sit up here and cry and put sticky notes all up on the wall. Girl, have to go to therapy. But anyway, honey, Ashley Darby, what you did, writing that damn character statement for Monique, it wasn't wrong, but you did it not because you thought that Monique was in the right. You did it because you wanted to be spiteful towards Candace. And I think that what Candace said today made a lot of sense. The relationship that you and Michael Darby had or have or whatever y'all got going on, because y'all still might be entangled because y'all trying to build a house together. You still trying to ride that man coattails and get his money, allegedly. Like I said, everything I say here is all props, honey. Y'all got to go back and watch for it. But What she and Chris have and what Wendy and Eddie have is what a lot of y'all are envious about, even what Karen and Ray have. I think that's what Charisse is so pressed about. Let's say Karen did sleep around with Blue Eye. Okay, her husband ain't left her. Are you mad because your husband surely did leave you? Actually, he cheated on you and it was public, girl. Y'all be forgetting, but we the people don't. We really don't. Let me see, because I was trying to make a point. Well, I was making a point, but then I had jumped in on that. But yeah, back to Ashley and Michael Darby. That situation in y'all relationship is toxic as hell, and that's exactly what Candace was trying to convey. Well, what she did convey to you, whether or not you received it, that's up to you. I think it went in one ear and out the other. But she gave you free game, honey, and you just needed to soak it all up, okay, and take it, put it in your pocket, do whatever you got to do with it. But I really, 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 really needed it to resonate in you. And I think it did spark something within your soul. I think it did something to you. I really do. And I hope it did, because you don't have what Candace and Chris have. She doesn't have to question her man. Look at that, Deborah. Y'all, you have the whole... Let me tell you something, Ashley. You and me are full of shit. For y'all to bring y'all friends on the show just to clown them, what type of friends are you? Trifling. You brought Deborah ass on that show to lie on that man, only for production to roll the beautiful beam footage showing that his ass did not come on to her, did not flirt with her or anything. And then there were multiple scenes of her continuing to perpetuate the bullshit. Why? Y'all, girl, bring back a scholar, please. Bravo Andy and Bravo people, bring back a scholar. Bring her back. Take Robin ass on with her embellished ass hats. Giselle, I will say this, Giselle is good TV. And even though I hate to like her, I can't help but like her in some regards, because Giselle is just so funny. Like, she knows what she's doing. She really knows what she's doing. And it makes me think back to what Carlos King said in one of his reviews. Well, actually, with the review he did or an interview he did with Giselle. He more or less was saying that he believes that Giselle and Candace, I mean, not Candace, but Giselle and Karen ultimately share in the same dynamic, where they understand what they have to do to keep the show going, right? So they may clash heads and go back and forth on the show, but when taping and filming is all done, child, they'll go meet around a bar and probably have a good old kiki about it. It's just a job, right? It's just to keep us entertained. So I can get with that, because you all, like, throughout the seasons, you've seen that Giselle and Karen have this back and forth tit for tat type of situation. Y'all, I'm cracking up thinking back to when Karen and Ray were having issues with their taxes, and Giselle with her messy ass gonna come in there with a shirt on. Why would you, girl? Y'all, I can't make this stuff up. Y'all got to go back and watch it. I don't even know what season that was on, but yeah, this episode of Real Housewives of Potomac, it gave, but it really didn't give. It definitely gave a good old clearing for Miss Wendy. Oh, how can I forget about Charisse and Karen big old blow up? Let's circle back and let's talk about that real quick before I hop off the line. Charisse. Now, Charisse and Karen, girl, I got something for the both of y'all. Karen, your mother passed away, right? And you said that Charisse was not invited, but she made it her point to stick her head in your damn limousine to let you know that she came. Now, you were trying to perpetuate it as if she was really like clout chasing, but I think it was either Giselle or maybe Charisse that said, no, it was Giselle. And like I said, I agree with people when they write. Giselle said that damn funeral was 4 hours away. Who in their right mind is finna ride 4 hours away when there were no cameras there to clout chase? She genuinely must have been there, wanted to be there to support you. But in the midst of your disdain and your anger, and of course your hurt and your sorrow and your grief, you turned it around. I ultimately, y'all, think that there may be a little bit of truth to what Charisse has to say with regard to Blue Eye, but still, who cares? If Ray ain't leaving Karen, why do y'all give a damn? It's always the people that ain't got no man. It's always the ones that ain't got no man. And I can say that because even though me and my man going through it right now, I still got him. Yeah. catch those teas. But anyway, y'all, that's it. I'm finish this up, and I got another review coming for y'all. Child, I know I've been asleep, but I've been really just like celebrating the Jaguar, celebrating my best friend's birthday, being a mom, spending time with my honey, and child, just really doing what the hell I want to do. And yeah, so that's it.